Oh, damn. Let's start recording right away. All right. I gotta restart that. Okay. I gotta restart everything because I realized that I was recording audio on a separate thing. And so hopefully it wasn't it was probably echoing. But we are going to go over Drake's episodes and see how crazy she is. Well, I thought Maxwell was sane, but she was insane like the rest of them. She just wanted to use me and my body. And Laplace was just insane and destructive. So let's see how crazy Drake is. I am asking you, are you interested in being a hero? I'm not really interested. No, that won't do. Say you are interested. I'm interested. I'm forced to do this? Then I will ask again. Out of everyone in the Ark, who do you think is the closest to being a hero? You're looking at him. Be serious. This isn't a game. The squad Matisse. Wait, so if I said Arc Ranger, she would have said the same thing. Bingo. Who else could it be? They are a household name. Just hearing the name Matisse inspires awe in the hearts of everyone, young and old. And I'm the crown jewel of Matisse Squad. Wait a minute, you're not... You're a villain. What is it that you're trying to say? I like being famous. But many people only associate me with Matisse and nothing else. That doesn't sit well with me. I want to become more famous. I want to give out autographs, be snarky, look down at the villagers. Those fucking peasants. But Matisse's reputation has everything to gain and nothing to lose from being more famous. This is unfair. So I've decided. I will become a villain. I thought you were already a villain. If there is a limit to how famous a hero can become, then I shall have a breakthrough. And how, you ask? By becoming a villain. I will go down in history and become more famous than Matisse itself. If you say so. You better start talking more seriously. Understood. That's more like it. Now my next order of business is to form the Villain Union. She got... Wouldn't you become more famous going it alone? Yeah. It can get lonely at it alone without anyone to talk to. Now come with me. You're about to witness a momentous and historical event, the formation of the Villain Union. And we're out on the construction site. Drake has made a seat and is sitting in the center of the outpost. It's always under construction. Behind her, there is a sign that reads, Villains Wanted. There doesn't seem to be any takers. Damn, this is long. Why don't you do something with a more pizzazz, like making an announcement through the loudspeakers? You moron! If I did that, I'd wake up people who are trying to sleep. What are you talking about? That's just a villain thing to do. Don't you have any consideration for other people? I guess I have no choice. 2 more minutes, and we can change our location. Uh-oh, don't tell me sugar. A mic sounds loud nearby. What are you doing here? Can't you tell? I'm recruiting villains. Oh. What are the requirements? Anyone who has the desire to become a villain is welcome. Then I'd like to sign up. I gotta say, Sugar is more of a villain than Drake is. Of course, she does things her own way. Excellent. Consider yourself a member of the Villain Union. Cool. Looking forward to working with you. Let's do something villainous right away. Huh? Do you wear a helmet when you ride that bike? Seriously? My head is way stronger than any helmet. You're excommunicated! See? Say that again? Excommunicated, I say. The bike disappears in the distance. I was wondering where you were. What are you doing here? I'm trying to recruit villains. I see. Maxwell walks away without a backward glance. Damn. Huh? Hey, Anise? Check this out. Something's happening again. A what? What crazy scheme have you hatched up this time? It's not me, it's Drake. Anyone can sign up? That's right. Then count me in. What? Why would you do something like that? I've always wanted to become a double agent. Excellent, you're in. Wow. Why did she get accepted? You should join too. Huh? Me? That's right. I'm not really interested. From what I've seen, you seem to possess all the necessary qualities to become a villain. Suspicious of others, complete lack of morality, nihilistic, indolent. I don't know what indolent is. You're born to be a villain. If you asked me, you're cruising for a bruising. You see? And a nasty temper to boot. Let's get out of here, Neon. I can feel my brain cells dying from just being around her. Huh? I wanted to try being a villain. Trust me, she's no villain. She's something else entirely. And it's a Neon leave. Darn! Lost a good perspective villain there. It's not easy. Quit being a backseat and recruiter and help me, will you? I don't care what you do. Just get up there and do something. You there! Come be a villain! Huh? Doesn't seem to be working out too well. The situation is getting dire. We're running out of options. What is that? A villain, huh? I suppose it could make for some passing entertainment. Considered an honor, Guillotine Mephisto is the king of kings. I will be of assistance on the path of you choose. No, I don't need you. Huh? I'll just do it on my own. What? Why is that? Guillotine Mephisto has kindly. Let's go. I run along with Drake. Well, looks like it's just you and me. Wait, me? Follow me. Let the villainy begin. The other thing is, Drake is, she acts like a villain, but she's just a hero. It's like, I did it villainously. But it's like, yo, save the cat from a tree. Alright, episode 2, Villains Assemble. I always get dragged into this shit. I'm asking you, what do you need to do to be a villain? Foil the hero's plans. Yes. In other words, acts of villainy. From now on, you and I will commit ourselves to carry out brutal and evil acts. Things that will completely change how I am perceived by others. Do I really have to do this with you? Just what exactly are you saying? Are you backing out already? I never wanted to begin with. Fine. If you want to quit, I won't stop you. However, you must give me something before you leave. Surely you don't mean my... Wait, my... thing? What? I should have read that. Give me either 20 million credits or 3 years worth of cultured meat, and you're free to go. I didn't expect you to be so materialistic. What else did you expect? I'm a villain! Now then, what will you do? Fine, let's work together. A smart choice. There's a rundown store in front of us. What do you see? Why'd we go inside the Ark? A restaurant. That's right, a restaurant. There are no customers, and the owner is an old woman. This place used to be bustling, but after some massive commercial enterprises settled close by, they're lucky to get 3 customers in a day. You really did your research. But of course, true villains must conduct the most thorough of investigations. We are going to go out inside the restaurant, then dine and dash. Isn't life hard enough for them already? Why kick them while they're down? That's precisely why it's such a delicious, heinous act. Think about it. Which is more villainous? Robbing from a rich man or robbing from a beggar? Well, she's not wrong. It's probably pretty sadistic to beat up someone who's already poor. But I'm gonna protect the dine and dash. Is she's gonna order food, pay for it, and then leave and not even eat the food. I think that's what we're gonna do. The latter. And what type of people do villainous acts? Villains. And who, may I remind you, is a villain? Drake. Then let's go! Yep. Oh no. Give me 2 of everything on the menu. Is that you, Drake? It's been a long time since your last visit. Haha! That's right. It's been over half a year. Are you a regular here? That's right. Why would you do this in a place that you frequented before? To make it eviler. This isn't an evil act. That is just you having mental issues. Huh? Who cares? I'm sorry, but business hasn't been the best lately, so I'm afraid we don't have many ingredients. I will make whatever I can with what I have. Would that be okay? Very well then, make it so. Alright then. It'll be just a moment. Soon an entire table of food has been prepared for us. That's everything. Enjoy. Oh, I will. Drake starts to dig in. What are you doing? Have some of it. It's delicious. I'm not very hungry. Grow a pair, fine. The more for me. Ew. She's fucking stuff.
Parker?
Oh man, I know what I'm gonna do. Drake takes my portion and wolfs it down. Fucking pig.
You Parker?
How have you been lately? Haven't been better. That's nice to hear. Is this young man your boyfriend? Yes, we're getting married next year. Oh my, getting married to Drake. You're going to have your work cut out for you. As I'm sure you already know, Drake can be a bit of a handful sometimes. That's enough out of you. Drake stops talking and focuses on the food.
Hear you, Parker?
Soon after every single plate has been like clean. Whew, I'm full. Would you like some coffee? No, I'm afraid. I have things to do. Oh, I see. Drake gets up from her seat. She takes out a pen and paper and scribbles something down and hands it to the shop owner. She's gonna make, you know what? I just realized she's gonna make me pay for it. Oh, what is this? It's an autograph. What's got into you? You always refused to give me your autograph before, no matter how many times I asked. I just feel like it today. Uh-huh. If you say so. Thank you. Let's go. I don't know why I just turned into this thing. Drake walks away. How much is it for the food? No, it's okay. Drake is a regular here. Still, Drake has saved my daughter several times. Your daughter? She was a Nikke. Drake helped her a lot during the operations together. However, she died while out on the field. So does your daughter remembered who you were, and you knew who your daughter was? Because it seems like sometimes, like Polly freaking forgot that she was a a human. It is that's interesting. Some of the Nikkes do, like Unwa remembered her past. So I guess it depends on the brain transfer. It seems like they lose some stuff. Sometimes I almost forget how she looks like. Drake drops by for a meal when I miss my daughter. Perhaps she just wants to comfort this silly old woman. As you can see, business isn't so great, so there's only so much I can make for her. I'm just happy to repay her kindness in any way I can. Oh goodness gracious. Where has my mind gone? There I go, babbling about my life and keeping you for far too long. Hurry and run along then, and be careful. And congratulations on your marriage. Thank you for the gift. You're welcome. Please look after Drake. She's a good kid. I don't even know what. Dine and dash complete. Can you really consider that dine and dash? Are you kidding? I sucked that place dry. And all I gave in return was a slip of paper with my autograph on it. If that isn't villainous, what is? Okay, you're right. On to the next evil act. Alright. Episode 3. You know what's all the rage downtown lately? Slice Splendimin. Sounds stupid. You take Splendimin, cut it in thin slices, cover it in spice, and then pan fry it. Was it like Spam? It takes a certain amount of skill to pull it off, so there are only one stall that sells it. Oh, the last time I had Spam, man, it was super salty. Of course, I mean, how it usually is. So, as you can imagine, there's always a long line of people. What we are going to do is cut in line and buy up everything so there's nothing left for everyone else. Let's go! Drake guides me to the stall, she mentions. Just as she said, there's a snaking line. Have you ever cut in line before? All the time. I do it. You're a villain just like me. But you've never seen anyone cut in line like this. Watch and learn. Excuse me, it's an emergency. I'm so sorry. Drake cuts in line politely. Hey, what's going on? I'm Drake from Matisse. I'm here on official business, so your cooperation is appreciated. Huh? Matisse? It's true, it's Drake. Wow, this is the first time I've seen her in real life. Give me all the sliced Splendimin you've got. The stall employee's eyes widen. And all the ingredients you've got in the back as well. 10 minutes later, Drake's arms are full with the ingredients required for making sliced Splendimin. Thank you. Have a nice day. By the time the murmuring from the crowd starts to intensify, Drake has already paid and fled the scene. She actually paid? Did you see that? Another wonderful success. I suppose so. Hey, sound more enthusiastic, won't you? Yes, success indeed. Next stop, the residential neighborhood. Oh, she's gonna hand out the food to people. What are we gonna do here? We are going to shout. Usually this place is so quiet that you can hear a pin drop A lot of students live here. How about we liven up the study session? We'll shout and make it a loud racket as possibly can. Why we? It has to be both of us at once. One person can only be so loud on their own. Together. God damn it. You and I will show these people the true power of the Villain Union. But I haven't actually joined yet. Quiet, you! Matisse is #1! Drake is totally the coolest! Hey, why aren't you shouting? Shout! Let's sing a song. Haha! What a lousy song. Matisse is #1! Drake is totally the coolest! Slide, slide. Windows are opened around us. Huh. That should do it. Let's blow this joint. We're running away? As fast as we can. She's gonna leave me in the dust. Drake and I sprint away from the scene. This is amazing. Just amazing. Such a sense of liberation. It's almost euphoric. I knew I was born to be villain. I'd say you're a troublemaker more than a villain. What did you just say? Nothing. That's it. The sheer malevolence of my crimes has left you a loss for words. I must say, you have made it for a fine follower. A few more steps and you will soon be accomplished villain in your own right. Let's go. Today's last evil act awaits. The next evil act that Drake and I commit is walking in the middle of the bike path. I fucking hate those people. It's like, pick a side. They always like spread out. We arrive back at my room. Why is it always my room? Even though it doesn't feel like I did all that much, I'm exhausted. It's time to rest for a while. Tired already? Your weakness sickens me. Our reign of terror has only just begun. You're a disgrace to the Villain Union. Drake sits on the sofa in my room and turns on the TV. You're not going back? We really caused a commotion out there. I mean, we're bound to make the news. Once the news comes on and covers us, I will be immortalized as the infamous villain I was meant to be. It'll be a miracle if they even get a tiny blurb on any internet article. That's right. That might conceal information to keep the public in the dark and maintain peace. I didn't think about that. Next time, I'll take a video myself and upload it. Oh no. Matisse, the strongest squad in missiles industry, needs no introduction. Today, there have been several reports regarding a member of Matisse, Drake. They're talking about it. I told you. No way. Let's see what they have to say. My life as a villain is off to a wonderful start. Here we see Drake's signature hanging at a small downtown restaurant. It is a signature of a Matisse member, widely considered a hero amongst those living in the Ark. Many citizens have gathered to see it. All the citizens who ate at the restaurant gave nothing but rave reviews, commenting on the exquisite taste of the food served at the establishment. This is a positive word-of-mouth spread like wildfire, and the restaurant has flourished practically overnight. In fact, behind the restaurant lies a tragic backstory. Some years back, the child of the restaurant owner voluntarily became a Nikke and lost her life in the battle on the surface. Drake, who fought alongside her at the time, continues to visit the restaurant to comfort the mother who lost her daughter. Due to Drake's kindness, the restaurant has been able to stay afloat, and the citizens of the Ark have found a hidden gem. Come on, if we can do those. Drake's good deeds did not end there. Sliced Spiderman has recently become the latest culinary craze downtown, but a tip from a helpful citizen revealed that raw materials used to make the dish contained industrial waste. Uh-oh. I was suspicious because Drake bought the entire stock. I feared it couldn't just be because... Oh wait, she's hungry. She must have been trying to protect us from something dangerous. A residential area also found themselves the recipient of Drake's generosity. What used to be a crime-ridden part of town, prone to an average of 20 burglaries a day, has now seen the number of reported crimes fall to zero thanks to rumors of Drake's appearance there. Some criminals even came forward. Damages big and small were also an issue that plagued the bike paths due to speeding cyclists. No, listen, that's not me. I'm not a speeding cyclist. I am. Fortunately, these cyclists were kept on their toes by Drake's decision to walk on the bike path. She taught us a valuable lesson. She showed us how dangerous it is when we act like we're the only ones on the road. Drake's good deeds have made a lasting impression on the Ark today. The merciless industry shares a rising in small quantities. Damn! What is this? What a good Samaritan you are! Ugh. No! Now my reputation as a hero will be cemented in everyone's minds. I must do something about this. Alright, episode 4, Hero or Villain. I made up my mind. It's time to take our villainy to the next level. We have to scale things up for my public image to do a 180. Isn't it better if you get famous by doing good deeds? That may be true, but I have to be a villain. Villains are cool. You've forgotten the entire reason why you wanted to be a villain in the first place. You know what this makes me... I wanted that... It came out like a couple years ago. It's basically, you know, Power Rangers, but one of the villains ends up dating one of the Power Rangers. I can't remember what it's called. But it's basically a comedy romance. I should see if I can... I kind of want to read the manga now. Because I only watched the anime. Shut up! There's no point dwelling on the past. We need to look forward to the future. So, what are you thinking of doing? An evil crime on a scale unlike anything we've ever done before. I will commit a crime so vicious that it will make everyone's blood cold the moment they hear of it. Well, what is it then? Stop pestering me and help me come up with something. What? Do you want to be part of the villain union or not? Let's raid a material transport train. Too dangerous. We need a crime that's safe, where people won't get hurt. Something that's easy, but will make me famous immediately. Bah, heck it. If I know, I'm gonna watch some TV. I watched TV with Drake for a while. Ah, that's it! Yes, that's it. That's our ticket to big time. An advertisement is playing on the TV. It is for an event called A Lament for the Lost. What is that? It's an event held every year in the Ark. It commemorates the souls of those who were unable to evacuate the Ark during the first invasion. Oh, evacuate to the Ark, not from the Ark. It's a major event with a massive turnout. Don't tell me that. Yes! I'm sabotaging the event. That's too... If I want to be known as villain, then I must sabotage an event of that scale. No more questions. We start tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep and prepared. Next day in front of the theater. There you are. Let's go in. Is it a concert? Yes, the main event is typically a concert. Since it's a concert held to honor the souls that were left behind, the music played here is broadcast up to the surface. After the transmission, all the speakers installed on the surface are destroyed. Sounds like a really honorable event, and you're planning on sabotaging it? Right. Drake, please, there has to be another way. No, this is the only way. I have to do it. We already know. We, as in the audience and I know that it's gonna end up doing something good. What are you gonna do? I'm going to take the mic away from and sing. Oh, I didn't know you were good at singing. All right. Good, let's go. In the musician's waiting room. How do we get in? Drake and I hide behind the pillars. It's here. If you open the curtain in front of me, there is a stage. My plan is to enter during the climax and snatch the mic. Suspicious Nikke. Enter during the climax as planned. Any objections? What is that? Nothing. This is being broadcast live throughout the arc as we speak, so the aftermath is going to be huge. Perfect for getting our message across. Well, I mean, they can act, because Crow, there are Nikkes that do protest, so. I mean, there's the story about that elevator drop with all the protesting Nikkes on it, so. Dark is going to hell in a handbasket. Every year, there's yet another event that serves no purpose other than wasting money. Yes, this message we must spread. While small fortunes are being spent on lavish concerts, there's an unspecified number of people outside the Ark starving to death. Is that everything? Yes. Good. Let's go. May the light guide us to heaven. May the light guide us to heaven. That's right, Heavenly Ascension. I forgot about them. Heavenly Ascension. Wait! Huh? 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 Hey, both of you! Are you planning on sabotaging this event? Matisse! It's Drake! Answer me. That's right. This event is immoral. Then join my villain union. We better get out of... wait, what? I plan on sabotaging this event as well. So why don't we team up and join the villain union I created? It's called Drake and the Other Guys. Wait, you're from Matisse. What's a hero like you doing here? I turned. You expect us to believe that? Very well then. I'll just have to show you. Drake moves to open the curtains. Drake! What? Are you actually planning on sharing the spotlight? Won't you be noticed more going solo? I'm lonely when I'm by myself. But being alone looks cooler. The lone villain. It's cool, isn't it? It is? Then you need to get rid of these two. They're holding you back. You're right. Drake turns and walks towards the two Heavenly Ascension members. I knew it. You were playing us. I'll blow this entire place sky high. The Nikkes from Heavenly Ascension both take out their guns. Ugh. Bringing guns to a concert? Don't you punks have any common sense? Drake rushes towards them. Are they actually shooting? The two Nikkes hit the ground. Oh, okay, never mind. Ugh! Arrgh! I'll be taking these. You should be quiet at a concert. May the light guide us to heaven. Guide us! Are they going to explode? Light begins to emit from the Nikke's abdomens. That light! They're self-destructing! Self-destructing? They're going to blow up this entire building! Even if it means killing themselves! Yes! You! Stupid bastards! Yep. Red lightning rushes out from Drake's body and zaps the fallen Nikkes. Arrgh! The light emitting from their abdomen stops. What's happening? The self-destruction isn't working. I burned the circuit of the bomb. Blowing yourselves up is something straight out of a third-rate Saturday morning cartoon. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Suddenly, the curtains open. On the other side of the curtains, the musicians on the stage, along with large crowd of spectators. All eyes are on Drake and the fallen Nikkes. Uh-oh. Alright, episode 5, Drake. See, something like that was gonna happen. Drake watches the TV screen blankly, as if in a daze. Just yesterday, an incident occurred during the Lament for the Lost event held in honor of those who were unable to make it to the Ark during the first Rapture invasion. An armed terrorist group hailing from the Outer Rim, Heavenly Ascension, attempted to carry out a suicide bombing at the venue. Fortunately, one of the members of Matisse, Drake, managed to do them single-handedly, preventing what... Wait, wasn't I? I was still up on stage, wasn't I? Am I not like, oh, there in the background? Preventing what could have been a terrible tragedy. There were about 4,000 Ark citizens at the venue, all of whom owe their lives to Drake's heroic actions. In addition to putting a stop to the terrorist incident, her previous good deeds also make her worthy of being called a true hero. Because I think this thing, Lapis tries to be a hero, but is more like a villain, and then Drake tries to be a villain, is more like a hero. I think that's how it is. And then Maxwell is just normal. Thanks to this, the popularity of Bacillus industry, as well as Matisse, is soaring with no end in sight. The committee responsible for organizing the event thanked Drake for stopping the terrorist attack, as well as... I've become famous. Very. None of it matters, so long as I'm not famous for being a villain. I failed. I'm garbage. I don't deserve to live. Why are you being so hard on yourself? For now on, just call me garbage. Very well, garbage. In the main story, whatever, I'll see if I remember the main story, I was called garbage. No, call me. Hurry! Hero! Knock! Oh, she actually knocked. Come in. Hero, open the door! The door opens. Maxwell and Lapis come in. What's going on? Drake! I heard you put a stop to that cowardly terrorist attack. Incredible! So you really are a hero. I knew you had it in you. I knew you were off wandering about for the past few days, but I never imagined this is what you were up to. Just incredible. I see you in a entirely different light now. Thanks to you, you proved that justice is alive and well. You're such a motivation to me. Everything is thanks to you. I'll never forget this as long as I live. I can't believe how ignorant I was before. Here I was trying to prove that justice still existed, and the very incarnation of justice itself was right next to me the whole time. Don't pump her too full of hot air. She might float away. Ugh. I can't lose. I want to live up to this standard you set, so I'm going to start special training immediately. Well, I'll be going then. Ugh. Too bad this is the old Lapis, so. Lapis breaks the window with her body as she leaves. Security for the event was lax because it's been around for such a long time. Those two took advantage of that, but you put a stop to them. Simply amazing. How did you find them out? Tell me everything. Well, it was... Yes? My instincts told me something was off. They had an evil aura about them. Oh? It's hard to explain. It was just instinct, that's all. As a hero, my instinct is to uphold justice. Wow. I did not forgive evil. No kidding. After that day. Today, we are meeting with the hero of the Ark, and someone who's been the topic of almost all recent discussions. Drake. Welcome to the studio, Drake. Glad to be here. How have you been? Pretty good. Just running around the Ark, trying to uphold justice. I see. Well, no surprise there. Drake truly enjoys being a hero. It's a little weird, but I'm glad it works out in the end. So, you're watching my interview they aired, huh? Huh? Why are you so surprised? That's a recorded broadcast. You can see my face wherever you go. I'm a celebrity now. Just now, I gave out 200 autographs. My arm is killing me. And I took 54 pictures. I feel like I'm gonna go blind. Congrats. Come on, say it. You say it like you mean it. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, are you satisfied living the life of a hero? Absolutely not. It's a total slog. Acting is not my forte. What do you mean? Oh, come on. Don't act so surprised. My path to become a villain is far from over. The villain union hasn't disbanded just yet. I suppose not. That's it. Once I build myself up as a hero and get some clout, then I'll go to the dark side. It'll be one heck of a twist. Nobody will see it coming. I'll go down in history as the supervillain Drake. Coolest fools. They've all completely fallen for my hero act. Just when the people depend on me most to uphold justice, that's when I'll turn on them. So long as Drake is here, the Ark will forever remain at peace. Man. Well, I didn't get to do much.
Yes, it is I, the greatest villain of them all. Bow before me.
Right. You know, I gotta say though, I can't believe she ate all that food.
Did you eat something before we came up here, you Parker?